Well, the baseball season feels like it's moved awfully quickly. 147 games down, 15 to go. The afternoon of the season is quickly moving into evening, and time is running short.
Dodgers lineup brought to you by Nissan's Truck Month sales event. Dodgers had 9 runs on 11 hits last night, so other than the battery, they'll stay the same.
Well, Jacob coming off a win his last start. His 30th start. The Mets starters, four of them, all have made.
There's
wow.
never been a ball hit in this booth, and that's the closest one. Rolled over to the right side. Frazier flipped over on the right. That's a 5-3 put out for the first out of the game. Muncy rolls one down to Alonso. Easiest of plays for the second out. 2-2 coming. And Beatty taps one past DeGrom, charging Rosario, throwing on the move, on target. Alonso stays on the bag, side retired. 3 ground ball outs for Jacob DeGrom in the top of the first. Alonso back in there, but not in the 2-hole where he has been batting recently. They'll leave J.D. Davis there after he homered last night in the 2-hole. And Alonso will let cleanup behind McNeil and in front of Ramos.
Well, 27th start of the year, 12-5. Was 10-2 at the break, as I mentioned in the open.
Land him on the disabled list or the injured list in his career. Hooked on the ground for Seager, who plays it on the backhand, and he throws out Rosario for the first. Pitching has been a strength all year. And that changeup catches the outside corner, and Davis is caught looking, and he is not happy with Ben May's call. Shift on against McNeil. 3 infielders on the right side. He lofts one out to shallow right center. Angling in is Peterson to call, and that retires the side.
Another guy that took that front foot back towards the third base dugout.
He drives one to right field. Now that's down for a base hit. Nice job by McNeil to cut it off, and he'll hold Bellinger to a single. The ball certainly looked like it was going to go to the wall, but McNeil made a fine play. And that's outside and nicks Pollock, and so he gets aboard. But you're right, he has that same angle of the bat. And that's in for a call strike 3. He's caught looking at a fastball. That's the first strikeout of the night for DeGrom in his 232nd of the year. That leads the National League. And Martin pops one up. Cano retreats into shallow right center. And he makes the catch to retire the side. DeGrom strands a couple in the second. No score at Citi Field. I mean, I hated the call. I'm not sure it was wrong, though. Ryu deflects that ball. It comes over to Muncy. The race to the bag, and he's out. A fortuitous bounce for the Dodgers, and Muncy just able to get there before Ramos. And I would presume that Ryu is okay.
Yeah, I got him on the back.
1 for 4 last night. And Robbie takes one the other way, and Pollock will have to play it on the hop. And Cano has the Mets' first hit of the night.
Well, Cano has swung the bat third.
Second time of the inning, he's been behind 3-1, and Frazier lines one to left. Pollock goes back to get it and caught it right in the heel of the glove to retire the side. That ball confused Pollock for a moment, but he made the recovery. Outbursts when he makes a pitch he doesn't care for. And DeGrom comes back to strike out Ryu, and that's his second strikeout. 3-2 to Muncy with 2 out. And Muncy goes down swinging on the slider. And DeGrom's got his 3rd strikeout. Huge day on Thursday against the Diamondbacks. And he goes after the backdoor changeup, and he goes down swinging.
98, 52, and 52 was his career record.
Hooked into left field, and Rosario's got a base hit. Went down and got that changeup, and the Mets have their second hit of the night. And he has a very short lead. J.D. hits a ground ball right at Seager, and that retires the side.
Which comes into question the MVP, Gare.
Frazier handling and get another ground ball on the right side. Bellinger always runs 18 inches square, but it'll sit in the same hole it's in now. So it'll be the front of the base will be 1.5 inches closer to the plate than it was. Ground ball for Cano. They're not going to do it. They can't do that. That retires the side. Another 3 ground balls for DeGrom, who's been keeping it down today. No score in the fourth. And 7 career starts against them coming into the night. Well, Alonso pops one up. This will be playable for Martin or Muncy, and it's Muncy to make the catch. 2 out.
Oh, good pitch.
And he picks off the outside corner to get Ramos looking and end the inning. 3rd strikeout for Ryu. No score after 4. 0-2 coming to Pollock, and he struck him out with a slider. 4th strikeout for DeGrom.
You know what, Gary? That shows an intelligence. It's something Seaver had.
And looks foul, tips one for strike 3. Got away with a high slider that time, and he's got his 5th strikeout of the night. 1-2 to Frazier. And he hits this changeup out to right center. Back in the gap goes Bellinger to the warning track, and he makes the catch a step from the fence. Well, Frazier trying to take that changeup the other way and nearly got it to go.
Because his glove is outstanding.
Lagares lines one right to Muncy, and that's the 3rd out. 7 in a row retired by Ryu. DeGrom and Ryu, 5 scoreless innings apiece. This will be the 7th pitch of the at bat to Ryu, and he strikes him out on a high fastball. That's 6 Ks now for DeGrom. 237 for the year to lead the National League. 1-2 coming. He struck him out. Good slider by DeGrom in on Peterson. He's now fanned 4 of the last 5, 7 for the night. 1-2 to Rosario, and he struck him out. Strikeout number 4 for Ryu. Davis lifts one to center, and Bellinger angling in. That retires the side. 10 in a row set down by Ryu. What a pitcher's duel we've got going here. DeGrom for the Mets, Ryu for the Dodgers. No score as we head for the 7th.
Remember how the 3rd time around the order Kershaw last night went to his curve.
Another changeup grounded down to first, and Alonso takes that one himself. Bellinger did not run hard on that one.
He's a good hitter. He's on top of the plate too. No chance. No, he did not swing.
He lines this one toward the middle. That's a base hit. Over toward the gap, Lagares to cut it off. Seager thought about it. Now he's trying to get back, and he makes it safely.
Well,
almost got beamed by his own helmet.
That's line to the left, a base hit for Pollock.
and that's the first hanging breaking ball I've seen tonight from DeGrom.
Struck him out. He went right back to the changeup to get Gavin Lux. 8 strikeouts for DeGrom in 7 scoreless innings.
Interesting. Fastball away again.
And McNeil hits it on the ground right at Seager. Low throw, but Muncy digs it out.
Nice.
And they get the first out. Kind of a lollipop throw by Seager. Players can initiate reviews on their own, and maybe McNeil has a case. He saw the daylight between the foot and the bag. Now we'll see whether the replay officials agree. Angle.
He's out.
And they do not overturn the
I just
call.
didn't think it was enough, Gare.
And you are correct. Wilson Ramos on deck. 2-2 to Alonso. And it's on the inside corner. He got him looking.
Now, this is a very fine ball game.
And Ramos is down swinging on the high fastball. Ryu has retired 13 in a row. He's got 6 strikeouts, and DeGrom apparently will go away with a no decision.
Again, plenty rested. His last 2 outings have been 2 innings each, no runs. And his last outing, he was absolutely overpowering.
And Martin is overmatched on the fastball, and Lugo on 3 pitches strikes out his first batter. 3-2 coming, and he struck him out with a high fastball. Back-to-back strikeouts for Lugo to start the 8th. 1-2 to Peterson. Got him looking, side retired. Seth Lugo strikes out the side in the top of the 8th.
That is Western Union, and you saw right there clearly. I love that. Everything in the same slot.
1-2 coming, and Cano can't get the breaking ball. And Kolarek has a strikeout. And that's going to be his only batter in this game. Dave Roberts will come out. Hard throwing Joe Kelly comes in for the second straight night for the Dodgers.
Yes, he did. And I can't say it's a bit of surprise.
And he's hit by the pitch.
That hurts.
96-mile-an-hour fastball on the arm. And a painful way for the Mets to break an on-base drought. They hadn't had a base runner since the third inning. And Juan chases one for strike 3. So Kelly finally got him with a curveball, and that's the second out. Julio Urias has been a big part of the Dodger bullpen last postseason and will be again this year.
Well, 73 2/3 doesn't walk people.
And Nimmo is hit by the pitch. So Nimmo set a club record last year for getting hit by a pitch 22 times. Becomes the second batter hit in this inning. And that moves the go-ahead run to second base with a Rosario 3-1 coming from Urias. And it's outside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. And now Rajai Davis will come up to try and snap this scoreless tie. 1-2 coming. Change up, line drive, base hit, and the Mets take the lead. Haggerty is in. Here comes Nimmo. It goes to the wall. Rosario will score. A 3-run double for Rajai Davis. Big hit for the 38-year-old from Connecticut, and he breaks the ice in the 8th. It's 3-0 New York. Striking first against the Dodger bullpen. McNeil strikes out to end the inning, but not before Rajai Davis provides a huge hit. A bases clearing pinch hit double for Rajai Davis. And the Mets will take a 3-0 lead in the 9th and hand it off to Justin Wilson to try and save a Mets win.
Oh, there's the numbers for Wilson, and he has been splendid. And you can see right there,
2-2 coming, and he struck him out. Fastball away, gets Muncy for the first out of the 9th. That appears to be vintage as well. 8th pitch of the at bat, and Taylor flies one out to right center, and Conforto is there. 2 out. And thus the Dodgers are down to their final out of the night with Cody Bellinger coming up. 3 infielders on the right side against Bellinger. And he nubs one down to third. And Rosario throws him out, and the ball game is over. Big win for the New York Mets. They shut out the Dodgers on just 3 hits. Rajai Davis with an enormous pinch hit 3-run double in the bottom of the 8th. And the Mets even up the series with the Dodgers and stay 3 games off the wild card pace with 14 to play as they win tonight 3-0.
big win for the Mets here. Only 3 hits from both sides. A pitcher's night.